So we get introduced to two new characters in this episode of Shomin Sample, episode 3. And for the most part, these characters that were introduced are the type of characters I would expect in a harem, especially with Hakuei and how she is a lolly type character. I want to quickly say something. When it comes to her being 14, there is no way in fuck she is 14. There's just no way in fuck she is 14. I cannot think that girl is 14. Just the way her entire design as a character is, it just looks like she's 10. It really does. Like, I know there's people out there that look younger than their age, like how people think I look like I'm 12 or 13, even though I'm 20. I know there's many out there that don't look their age, but when it comes to the way the character size was, to the voice, to just everything about her, it does not look like a 14-year-old girl. It just doesn't. She does not look like one at all. And then Karen, she's the type of character that's going to be the klutzy type character that's probably going to be putting our main male character in situations to where he has to run for the hills because he's about to get killed. Like, you know how usually in different harems you have this one female character that is kind of the one that's very aggressive or gets in awkward situations? That's kind of what I feel like Karen's going to be when it comes to this series. So far, when it comes to the characters and their different personalities, some of them are fitting in with, you know, the standards of what we've seen. But getting off of that, though, we come to find out more about these individual characters' personalities. For instance, Hakuei. Now, this is the one I want to talk about first before I get into Karen and her bug problem. So, Hakuei, she is a genius. She is a really smart person that has it to where these scientists, they want to know more about what she thinks. For instance, when she starts writing things down, there's a possibility that she could solve certain issues or problems that these scientists don't even know of. And so they constantly have to watch her and make sure if she does anything that might advance technology in a way. And I mean, all the stuff she owns in what we see in this episode when it comes to her house, to her maids and everything, it's done because of her own hard work, her own money. So this just goes to show you how smart Hakuei is, just to be able to have to where these scientists are trying to find out more from her. Now, there's not really much more to go on besides her making her maids do the, like, face floor, because you have it to where a main male character walks in and is like, yeah, I fed her, she ate my instant cut ramen. You have it to where, you know, she changed and put her clothes back on. I mean, you have it to where the maids were just freaking out. They're like, what? What? No way, no way. So, I mean, obviously, our main male character is changing her, and I feel like this might cause an issue in the future, which might lead into some form of plot point, which I want to mention now. I feel like, since our main character was introduced, and he is a commoner, and, you know, his entire point in this series is to allow it to where the main female characters get used to a commoner along with being around a male, I feel like, the new girl that was introduced, Hakuei, I feel like she is going to go in a slump. For instance, she's not going to be able to figure out any problems or scientific advancements in the near future because she's going to be so preoccupied with our main male character. I feel like that's where the plot's trying to go with her, because with her getting distracted with our main male character, I feel like she might not be as intelligent. For instance, going after her different achievements she's done in the past, and she mainly might focus on the MC. So, now that I've said that, let's get into the second half of the episode. So, the second half, we get Karen. She's introduced, and she is the girl with a katana. She's carrying around a katana in the middle of school, and she reveals that she is self-taught. So, I have to give her props for that. I mean, she was able to do that type of damage with cutting off clothes, giving us fan service and man service at once, while she was self-taught with a katana. So once again, I have to give respect to Shomin Sample for giving fan service to all genders and all preferences, because we have to where man service and fan service were in the exact same scenes in this episode. So getting back into Karen though, Karen, she was just walking along, she was given this serious look, and all of a sudden a bug flies in front of her face, and that instantly shows what type of personality we're dealing with. She starts slicing at this bug, getting very scared, and then you have it to where, you know, the underclassmen or the girls around her misunderstood this and thought she was calling our main male character a bug. So it led one thing to another to where she tried to cut down her main male character, and then the entire situation with the clothes removal and stuff like that happened. So like I said, I feel like the way this was done, this type of character we were introduced to, she's going to be like the character that is going to be in clumsy situations, that's going to be very aggressive towards our main male character by accident. Now that I've said that, episode overall, it was good. It was definitely good. Like I said, still one of the better series from this anime season when it comes to harems and stuff, just because it tries to be different in some way. So yeah, y'all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.